All right, well, obviously it was a poor performance today here, so I mean, just plain and simply, we got to find a way to, play and coach better than that, and so that's what we're going to do, start all over and get back on a better track than we're on right now.
And the sound you hear at first is what you hear from him, except this was even worse. All
right.
He likes to come in and turn down the NFL Network mic. There's usually three mics. The home podium, there's always three mics. The NFL Network is in the middle. And then there's two Patriots mics that are Oker's company, which is sponsored. So he very well shove those off the dais, but he does turn them down. So when you hear that, that's the noise you hear. He hit, in this case, he actually took the NFL mic flag microphone off the
holder
stanchion and threw it down on the podium. So that's what you heard. So he comes in and he like a freaking 2-year-old child. And, Mazz was just saying, the reporters there, so the offshoot is that the guys in the room couldn't hear him very clearly. So it was hard to ask him follow-up questions because you don't know what he just said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how do you counter when you can't hear what the hell he just said?
So that's part of it with Bill, I guess, but he really wants to show the NFL.
Yeah, right.
He's still got a hair across his ass with the NFL for what you would just have to put him on a couch and psychoanalyze him. I'd say the NFL's done I think he's done pretty well by the NFL. It's afforded him a pretty good life. Call me crazy. And if you really look at it objectively, they've hooked him up. They should have suspended him the first time. They easily could have gone after him the second, and he skated both times. So grow up. I know it's crazy to tell a 71-year-old man to do that, but...
So you think all that petulant behavior is strictly just like him F you to the NFL? Because I think that is also to the gathered reporters in the room.
It's a side benefit. Even when he's had little reason to be upset with the local media.
But he's losing control. This is still something he can control. He can't... No one could really hear what he's saying, so they can't pepper him with questions. Not to mention, he took like an hour to come out. With these losses, he's taking longer and longer to come out. When they win, he's out in 5 minutes. I know, I've done these post games. This yesterday, it took him forever to get out. That's another FU to those that are waiting there to hear from him.
Sure, side benefit. But he's been futzing with that NFL mic flag for a long time. Number 2 from last night.
Bill, there was a 4th and 3 situation where you punted. I think you were on the Saints 40-yard line. Was there any thought of going forward in that situation?
So we till we're better on 3rd and 4th down, I don't think so.
No. Till we're better on 3rd and 4th down, I don't think so. Phil Perry got into him, number 3 from last night on the slow starts.
Bill, you mentioned the slow start. What has been contributing to those for you guys over the course of the season here?
Turnovers, touchdowns.
How can you remedy it?
Can't keep doing it.
What's the transcript say? I can't even make that out.
Can't keep doing it.
Can't keep doing it. What do you attribute to the slow start?
Can't keep doing it. Can't keep doing it.
And the first answer was turnover.
Turnovers, touchdowns.
Turnovers and touchdowns. How about Mike Reese, number 4?
How concerned are you that your message isn't getting through to the players?
We'll keep working on it.
How strongly do you have to consider changes personnel-wise?
We'll do what we think's best.
I mean, look, just listen to how clear Reese is, right?
How concerned are you that your message isn't getting through to the players?
And then Bill.
We'll keep working on it. Well, obviously it was a poor performance today here. So.
Oh my God! And Jimmy, you've probably had to raise the decibel level. You've pumped the hell out of that, right?
He's such a child.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Not only were the answers short, they were mumbled into mics that weren't even close.
Starting over.
Shut up.
Oh my God! All right. So then,
All right, well,
today,
I got to try that.
I love when Phil Perry gets into him.
Yeah, this is good.
Oh my God! So he was asked about 4th and 3 again today, and then Phil followed up. Number 7. Let's just start with that, Jimmy.
Hey, Bill, just to follow up on Mike's question about the punt at the Saints 40. You said last night, until you get better on 3rd and 4th down, that wasn't a situation where you want to go for it. But there are low percentage things that the teams do to try to stay in games. So with only so many possessions left at that point, down 24, why not go for it, even if it might have had a low percentage chance at success?
well, I just answered the question, Phil. So sorry if you don't like the answer, but it's the same answer.
Oh, yeah.
I guess it's just, it felt like maybe sort of a desperation mode point in the game. I guess I'm curious why it wasn't, if it wasn't, in your opinion.
Yeah, there was still time left in the game.
That was it.
That's it.
Yeah, that was it.
I mean, sorry if you don't like the answer, Phil.
Don't like me.
So Phil's not done. Phil's become my favorite guy down there. Silent assassin. Just like relentlessly, just
Scratching.
just scratching every itch. Right up Bill's keister, number 8.
Later in the third quarter, Bill, there was it looked like a near interception by Kyle. Were any thought to challenging that one? Was there any consideration there on the sideline from you to throw the flag there?
Well, no, based on the replay, it looked like the ball hit the ground.
Okay.
At the same point, wasting a challenge on a play that didn't look like it was going to go in our favor. I don't know what good that would have done.
Seriously, he did everything but call him a dumbass right to his face.
I thought he caught it.
I did too.
I thought his hand was underneath it.
Me too. Yeah, me too.
But again, desperate times, desperate measures, take a chance.
Yeah.
Like, what are you holding a timeout? Down, I don't know what the score was at that point, but down 3-4 scores. So you lose a timeout, maybe you get lucky.
Yeah, he was just wanted to keep the clock running to end the misery.
He quit. Number 12 on Zappy starting. I don't know who asked this. Hopefully it's Phil.
I know you were asked if you still considered Mac your quarterback moving forward last night. Do you consider Bailey a viable starting option for you?
This is good too.
Yeah. I'm sure, Phil, if I had left Mac in the game and he'd gotten injured, he'd been asking me why he was still in the game. It was 31-0. So it's, it is what it is.
That's not what I asked.
We haven't had one of those in a while.
So, but with Bailey, do you consider him a starting player, potentially?
Look, I have confidence that every player that's on the team, otherwise they wouldn't be on the team. So every player that's on the team, I have confidence in.
So he just asked about Zappy, so I'm sure if I had left Mac in and he got hurt, you would ask me about that.
Right. Yeah, again.
Martyr.
Oh, yeah.
Bill the Martyr.
Yeah.